How's it going, everyone? It's Javi here with another weather report on the winter weather that's going on in the United States. Today is December 22nd, 2017. I hope you guys are having a great day. Happy holidays for this week. I know a lot of you guys are off from work, off from school, and you're probably going to be wondering, like, what's going to be the weather for the next couple of days during your probably winter break or Christmas break you have right now. So let's check it out right now. And we're going to check the United States right now. So you could see that we have a Clipper system again, basically brushing the New England coast. We have more snow showers basically around Maine, New Hampshire, like Vermont. That's expected to move out. Not going to produce much snow totals. Probably mostly like less than an inch of snow through this area. Not much to worry about. But then we obviously see this huge swath of rain that's basically centered in the Midwest just north of Memphis. We have just a slight band of snow all the way to the extreme western part of it, but it's not going to be much. But over time, this band of snow is going to increase as it encounters more warm air in the north, and also this low pressure is going to get stronger, and we could see possibly heavy rain towards the I-95 corridor. So I think that, so let's take a look at the future right now. You could see that we have the band of snow, and then as we move forward, you see that band of snow continuously gonna increase just east of the Toronto area, just west of the Pittsburgh area. We see that band of snow just strengthening as it moves up north. So I don't expect this to be a major snowstorm for tonight. This should happen by Saturday tomorrow, December 23rd at around 1 p.m. Eastern time. So this shouldn't be so for keep in mind for the central parts of upstate New York, for Pennsylvania, it could be probably about 3 to 5 inches of snow in that swath of area just east of Toronto and just west of Pittsburgh, that swath of area, and also towards eastern Ohio could see probably localized amounts of 3 inches in some areas. So keep that in mind for Saturday morning and Saturday through Saturday afternoon could be travel problems for the western part of upstate New York and western Pennsylvania. So keep that in mind. It's not going to be a huge deal, I don't think, for the Northeast because this storm is going to be relatively weak compared to other Northeast storms because we don't have a strong amount of instability as I'm going to show with the GFS model right now. We're going to see that there's not going to be much instability to really crank this thing up as it moves up north. Let me show you from this graph, and you can see just a whole lot of warm air and very little cold air to really like make this thing explode. There's just not enough instability to really like crank this thing up, and by the time it does have some of that instability, it's going to be well up to the north and not really a United States threat there. So not going to be much, I don't think. But what could be a concern later, or if you're into White Christmas, good news is for Northeast, we could actually see a White Christmas in the Northeast. So let's take a look at the GFS model. The GFS and the European model are almost basically are very identical where they take this White Christmas snowstorm towards the Northeast. They're very comfortable with the position, both of them. They're putting it at probably the exact location, and we see a pretty good band of snow for most of Pennsylvania, most of upstate New York, and we have a pretty good band of snow also towards southern Canada, and that could possibly bring snow. It should strengthen as it moves up north, but it's gonna be a quick mover. By the time it really starts to crank up, it's gonna be again north of Canada. As we've been seeing those kind of patterns lately, we just see these like these decently strong snowstorms, but by the time they really get strong, it's all the way up north towards Canada, not really much of a US threat. So this won't be like intensely strong. I don't think it's gonna be like affect your Christmas evening plans, which may be the good news, but it's gonna be nice to see Christmas morning. You wake up and then you're gonna see most likely 1 to 3 inches of snow in most places. I would say probably 1 to 3 for most of Pennsylvania, 1 to 3 for most of New Jersey, and it's gonna be tough with the it's gonna be tough predicting the exact snow total if you live pretty near the I-95 corridor, since it's gonna be almost like a rain snow kind of event for New York City, Philadelphia. So it's gonna be tough to predict the snow totals. So any shift to the east or west can make a huge difference in the forecast. But I would probably say, like, even if it moves more towards the east, which would favor snow for New York City, Boston, it should mostly stay at around 1 to 3 inches. Not going to be much. I don't think it's going to be affect much travel plans, which is good news, but it could like be nice if you like the snow and you like White Christmas. And I definitely like White Christmas for me, as I just love the snow, just to be honest. Other people may not, but it won't be that big of a deal. So people who don't like the snow, don't worry about it too much. But after that, it shouldn't do much. Maybe, like, I would say maybe a good area of 3 to 5 inches just to the northwest of Hartford, and just like in the extreme, and maybe in the extreme southeastern portions of Maine, could see up to 5 to 8. So I don't think it's going to be major, especially for the I-95 corridor. I think it's almost going to be like a nuisance, but it's going to be, but it could bring some snow for people excited for White Christmas. But that's not even the main worry of over this winter break that you guys may be having right now, because almost going into the new year, just before the new year, both the European and the GFS model are predicting a huge, major snowstorm that could cripple the Northeast going into the latter part of the year. And I'm going to show you right now as we move forward with the GFS. I would say this storm has the potential to be record breaking for Northeast. And I'm talking about possibly 20 plus inches in some areas in the Northeast. And that's huge for any area in the Northeast to have 20 plus inches of snow in one snowstorm. That's record breaking amounts in many places in the Northeast. So that could be something to definitely watch in the future. And then you can see just look towards the southeast. You can see that this band of rain forms in the southeast out of a small area of instability in the southeast, right around Texas and Louisiana. A small rain band forms. It starts to strengthen as it encounters more colder air in the north. And then we have a weak Clipper system, Alberta Clipper, that's coming from northwest. That should move towards the southeast, but it doesn't matter that it's weak. The thing that Clipper system will bring is going to be extremely frigid air, and that should definitely strengthen this subtropical trough. And then as that cold air from the Clipper system meets up with the subtropical trough, it's just going to explode as it goes up the southeast into the northeast in pressure. You see the pressure just drops significantly. By the time it's by Massachusetts, it's going to be at 960 millibars, which is equivalent to a Category 3 hurricane. And it has insane instability, which could make the snowstorm historic for the Northeast. And the European model, although it's taking the storm a little bit later, more towards the 31st, let me change it to the anomaly. And then oh man, loading times are killing me. But anyways, you're gonna see that there's gonna be a huge negative tilt in the atmosphere, like by the time this snowstorm moves up north. You see that tilt right in the northeast. We see that warm air moving towards the west just north of that cold air. That's what's called a negative tilt, when the top of the line is facing towards the northwest. That's called like a negative tilt. And when that happens, huge snowstorms form out of that. But thank you guys for watching. I'm running out of time. The European is basically saying the same thing, so make sure to watch this snowstorm. And have a great day. Subscribe if you like, and have a great day.